I understand the frustration because like people believe that the media is only talking negative things about Angel Reese, when the reality couldn't be further.
Angel Reese fans just activated Beast Mode, ESPN's latest move, or lack thereof, has them seeing red. And not just her signature nails, did the network really ghost Bayou Barbie, or is this a classic case of media amnesia? Either way, fans are in shambles.
Tweets, just randomly tweet you may be interested in seeing all the positive things about Angel Reese. But Angel Reese is a good game, and suddenly it's, why did ESPN not push this? And I'm like, you just celebrate the good game. Just celebrate the good game. And then
Angel Reese fans have entered full delusion mode, and honestly, it's kind of impressive. Look, nobody's denying that Reese has finally had a few solid games and unrivaled, putting up some respectable numbers and reminding everyone why she's in the league. But her supporters have officially turned into those fans, the ones that ride or die. Why isn't my fave getting a 30-minute ESPN special after a couple good games, and now they're storming social media like a squad of unpaid PR agents, demanding respect for their queen.
So I saw that the hoo-hoo got shut down. Bow, bow. Period. So I had...
According to them, ESPN is out here purposefully ignoring Reese's greatness. They swear there's a shadowy anti-on conspiracy lurking in the sports media world, a secret plot to keep her name out of headlines. Meanwhile, ESPN is probably just over there minding its business, figuring out how to fit another LeBron segment into the schedule. But nope, that's not good enough for the Angel Army. Yes, I just made that up, and yes, it fits. They want ESPN to roll out the red carpet, throw a parade, and rename Sports Center to Angel Center.
Angel Reese just had one of the better games in unrivaled period by any player so far in this league. But the best part about her having her good game is that we saw all three phases of Angel Reese, right? You saw why people love her, why some people hate her, why some people are iffy about her, and why some people are just, it is what it is.
Now, is there some truth to their frustration? Maybe Reese has been putting up numbers, and it's fair to want to recognize, but let's be real, if ESPN is ignoring her, it's not exactly a personal attack. The network has a long, proud history of treating women's basketball like a side quest in the sports world. If they had it for every time they forgot to post a highlight, they could probably buy a whole new network.
Her haters' biggest fear was looking like one of the best players in the W in the world.
But here's where it gets truly funny. Reese's fans aren't just mad, they're offended, like deeply offended the way they're carrying on. You'd think ESPN personally knocked on their doors, took their TV remotes, and banned them from watching basketball. Ever again, some of them are even pulling up receipts, analyzing ESPN's tweets like FBI agents, comparing how much love other players are getting. Oh, so you posted this player's stats, but not. Angels, a tweet followed by a magnifying glass emoji, like they just uncovered the case of the century. Meanwhile, Reese is probably just out here living her best life, securing the bag and preparing for the next game. But her fans, they are fighting for her honor, like she's a medieval queen who needs avenging. They're ready for battle. And honestly, the passion is commendable, but at the end of the day, it's ESPN, the same network that once called Nikola Yicksom guy when he was literally the MVP. If they can forget a whole MVP, Angel Reese might just have to get in line.
It's so much I can say, but I think for me, to keep going, it's hard. It is hard. To live my life isn't easy. And I don't want to get emotional, but that's why I put the work in every day, because there are little girls that look up to me. There are the college girls that look up to me, and just being able to be an inspiration every day. So that's why I just try to keep going through all the negativity. At 22, it's hard living this life, but I'm grateful, I'm blessed, and I'm lucky to be around this group, and being here in Unrivaled has just been the best thing for me.
Again, a lot of the backlash that Angel Reese receives is on her own, is because of her own behalf, things that she's done herself.
Still, Reese fans won't let this go. They're convinced she's being erased from history in real time. They want more than respect. They want acknowledgement. They want hype. They want ESPN anchors to wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and say, Angel Reese, is there anything is disrespect? The funniest part, if ESPN does start hyping her up, these same fans will immediately switch to, wow, it's about time we force you to do this. They won't be satisfied. Oh no, at this point, nothing short of a 30 for 30 documentary on the disrespect of Angel Reese will do. And you know what I almost respected? The delusion, commitment, the rage, tweeting. If nothing else, Reese has a fan base that refuses to let her name be anything less than front page news, and that's legendary.
Angel Reese had a massive game on Friday. Massive game on Friday. 20-something points, like 21 rebounds. She was efficient. She was 10 of 19 from the field. Yes, she did get fouled out. However, it is what it is. Ultimately, Team Rose got the dub squad against the Lunar Owls. Like, here's the thing, guys. The Lunar Owls, the best team in Unrivaled. And the Team Rose was like, you know what? Now we got something to prove. We not just the fun people. We not just the gang of cool kids. Nah, we gonna beat you.
However, Angel Reese had a very good month in Unrivaled. No one's denying that she's been hooping, stacking up double-doubles, and making her presence felt. But her fans, though, they've taken to a whole new level. They're acting like she's out here dropping 50-point triple-doubles every night, rewriting the history of basketball, and curing world hunger all at once. And because of that, they expect ESPN to post about her like she's the only player in the league. Let's be real, Reese could make a layup, and her fans would be in the comments screaming, "Where's the post, ESPN? Y'all stay disrespecting her, like, calm down." The funniest part, these fans truly believe there's some deep-rooted conspiracy against Reese. They swear ESPN is deliberately snubbing her, like there's a meeting every morning where executives sit around a table and go, "All right, team, who are we not posting about today? Angel Reese, excellent. Now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled Luka Doncic coverage." Meanwhile, the reality is probably much simpler. ESPN just doesn't post everything that happens. It's that simple.
Went absolutely nuts. 22 points, 21 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 10 for 19 from the field. That's what you want to see from Angel Reese. Over 50%, because she's shooting within 3 feet of the basket. Finish good, hunt me down some boards, and if you see an open lane, by all means, take it coast to coast, because your handle, I'm confident enough in your handle to go coast to coast, especially in this league. It is what it is.
But no, that's not enough for Reese fans. They don't just want recognition. They want obsession. They want ESPN to wake up, brush their teeth, and post about Angel Reese. Before even checking the weather, they want a network to drop everything. Forget Caitlin Clark, forget Asia Wilson, forget the NBA entirely. Just an endless loop of Reese highlights. Even if she just jogged back on defense really well at this point, they probably expect ESPN to hire a full-time Angel Reese correspondent, someone whose entire job is to follow her around, document her every move, and provide hourly updates breaking Angel Reese. Just tied her shoe at practice more at 6. Because according to them, anything less than constant attention is pure disrespect. And the entitlement doesn't stop at ESPN. They move on to anyone who dares to talk about women's basketball without mentioning Reese's name at least 5 times. Other players could be setting records, making game winners, dominating, and Reese fans will still be in the comments like, "But what about Angel TH?" as if she's contractually obligated to be in every single conversation.
Yo, Angel Reese, if she can continue to get more efficient at the rim, there is no stopping Angel. There's no stopping her. And I know y'all, like some of y'all in the chat like to be some haters on Angel or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you this. Angel already is a elite rebounder, one of the best rebounders that we have seen in this game out of just 1 year of her playing. 1 year. Not even her playing the full season. From 1 year, we know that she is an elite rebounder.
That we have seen in this game out of just 1 year of her playing 1 year. Not even her playing the full season. From 1 year, we know that she is an elite rebounder. The thing is, Rays is a star. She is one of the biggest names in women's basketball right now. But there's a difference between wanting her to get deserved credit and expecting the entire sports media world to revolve around her. Because believe it or not, other players exist. Other stories are happening. Other people are allowed to get attention too. And let's be honest, Rays herself isn't sitting around stressing over this. She's out there doing her thing, playing well, securing the bag, and keeping it moving. Meanwhile, her fans are fighting imaginary battles, screaming at ESPN accounts like their tweets will personally force SportsCenter to issue a public apology for not posting her stat line fast enough. It's gotten to the point where even neutral fans are eyeing this behavior. Because let's be real, if you constantly have to demand respect instead of letting your game speak for itself. Maybe the issue isn't ESPN. Maybe it's just unrealistic expectations. And if Angel Reese keeps balling out, she will get her flowers, whether ESPN posts her every 5 minutes or not in typical Angel Reese fashion. She couldn't just have a good game and leave it at that. No, where's the fun in that? Dropping buckets is one thing, but entertainment, that's Reese's specialty, so naturally when she was lighting up the lunar owls, she had to let their fans know about it. Because what's the point of winning if you can't rub a little salt in the wound?
I have to tell you, I'm in a bit of shock. This Angel Reese, she scored 22 points and 21 rebounds in a 3-on-3 short. This was kind of crazy.
And what better way to do that than by becoming an owl herself? That's right, Rays hit the crowd with her best, who impression flapping her arms like she was about to take off or get post-game interviews. She was giving a live-action nature documentary right there on the court if ESPN didn't capture that moment and slow it down for dramatic effect. They truly fumbled the bag. But of course, the Lunar Owls fans did not appreciate the free bird impersonation. Lesson, you could practically feel the boos through the screen. They were big mad. And Rays, she was loving every second of it. Nothing fuels her more than a salty opposing crowd. She could probably power an entire city off of their frustration alone. And just when we thought the chaos was over, note plot twist, Rays took the extra route again. This time her own coach was on the receiving end, because apparently even her own sideline isn't safe in the energy she brings.
Angel Reese had a double-double before the first half was even over. Chelsea Gray, the point guard, was everywhere she needed to be. I loved watching the matchup with Napheesa Collier and Angel Reese. I feel like Angel did a good job with the pump fake, drawing the foul even if she missed the shot, drawing that.
At some point in the game, her coach, doing what coaches do, try to get her to calm down big mistake. Reese turned around and screamed right in her face like she was about to suit up and play Onion One with her. The message was loud and clear. Calm down me. Absolutely not. Reese is not wired for calm. She is chaos personified. And she wouldn't have it any other way, and let's be honest, this is exactly why people love to hate her. She's not just playing the game, she's performing, she's talking. She's taunting, she's turning every game into a mini soap opera. Whether you're cheering for her or against her, you cannot look away. So yes, she could have just had a great game and left it at that, but that's not Angel Reese. She's going to make sure you remember. And if that means turning into an owl mid-game or getting into it with her own coach, then so be it. And yet here we are watching Angel Reese's fans act like she's the most overlooked player in sports history, like ESPN, the WNBA, and the entire basketball world are conspiring against her. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark had to literally shatter records before people even considered giving her proper credit. She had entire arenas selling out, single-handedly boosting TV ratings, and still the media treated her success like a technical difficulty, something they had to acknowledge but weren't exactly thrilled about.
So, no surprise to anyone, the WNBA playoff rankings, we mentioned this a bit earlier in the week, they're down. We knew they would be down. They're going to continue to go down 50% compared to what it was like with Caitlin Clark for the 2 games that she was in the postseason.
Not just fans, former players, media personalities, entire networks barely gave her props. And when they did, it felt forced, like they had to acknowledge it, but weren't about to hype it up. But now suddenly these same folks are leading the charge for fair coverage. When it comes to Reese, it's actually hilarious, because if anyone had a case for being underappreciated, it was Clark last year. And now that people are finally giving her the credit she's earned, the Reese camp is in full meltdown mode. It's like they can't handle any attention going elsewhere. So Angel's been playing well, which means the first game of the WNBA season is about to be box office drama, guaranteed fireworks. Absolutely the real question, can Angel keep up this form and focus on hooping instead of turning every game into a reality TV episode? Because let's be honest, she loves a little controversy. Maybe this time she'll let her game do the talking, or maybe we'll get another mid-game WWE style moment. Either way, the cameras will definitely be rolling, and the internet, it's ready. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.